Hey, what up everybody? Welcome to Beautiful Phoenix. I'm Candace. Welcome to the channel. Um, Today is Inner Healing Sunday. So here is the healing message for the collective this week. All right, so I'm going to start off with my trusty old Soul's Journey deck, and then follow it with the Key deck, and then the Wisdom of the Oracle, and then I'm going to do the Starseed Oracle. Yeah. Oop, stuff falling. All right, so we're going to get right to it. All right. So, yeah, I was going to do my little spiel that I usually do about energy. But this is, the intent for this message is for it to apply to your life right now, whenever you see this video. So, let's pray over the message. Most High God, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please give me clear messages for the collective, for the highest good, as they go along their journey. Ashe. All right, so let me see where I want to put this. All right. So what is the messages for the collective? What is the message for the collective? All right. So at the bottom of the deck is abundance. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So using those manifesting abilities, putting in your mind that you are a limitless being and you can manifest anything you desire, whatever that is. All right. So some of you guys have some abundance coming in, and I like. All right. Messages for the collective spirit. Big change. Big change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So in order for things to change, things have to be moved. Whether it's physically or energetically, change is good. Failure to change, things stay the same. So in order for things to change, my left ear. In order for things to change, we have to make the necessary moves for that change. All right, what else, Spirit, for the collective? Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. All right. Friendships. I don't know what they in there doing. Okay. Messages for the collective spirit. Messages for, okay, what is this? Forgiveness. Forgiveness. And patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. All right, so there's something about not being prideful, having forgiveness. And there could be something that needs to be forgiven. Some of you may need to change your perspective on a situation that you may be a little stubborn or a little prideful. Somebody could have a little pride and they don't want to ask for forgiveness, or being stubborn. Or some of you could, need to change your mindset when it comes to a situation and, extend some forgiveness. I don't know. But that's what I get. That's what I feel. And see yourself, I don't know what the situation may be. Putting yourself in another person's position, seeing their side of things, looking at their perspective when it comes to a situation. Yeah, I don't think I read forgiveness. Forgiveness, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. So, yeah, some of you guys need to, in order for those blockages, especially when we see that abundance at the bottom of the deck, you need to have some type of forgiveness. Don't hold resentment in your heart. That could be a blockage. So needing to change perspective and forgive, yourself or another person when it comes to a particular situation. Okay, so let's get the key oracle deck out. Alright. Okay, so messages for the collective spirit. Okay, time to evolve. Decision. It's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from soul's perspective, your soul's perspective, that you chose much of this before you incarnated is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. So, making a decision to forgive and let go of pride and change your perspective when it comes to a situation. It shows growth. Yeah, we all go through things. Somebody could be going through some, trials and tribulations, which we all do. But it gives us an opportunity to evolve as a person. When we go through things, it builds character. Yeah, and wisdom for sure. All right. Messages for the collective spirit. Manifest. Okay. Dreams realize, manifest. You have the power to create and manifest what you desire. When you choose to push outside your comfort zone and have determination, your dreams become reality. Now it's the time to take action and have a clear focus on what you want. The universe works with you to create it by using your manifesting power for your highest good. So there's some change when it comes to the things that you want to manifest. Change is needed for you, and movement and action needs to be had in order for this manifestations to come true. Yeah. Leadership. Forefront. You have the opportunity to take the lead. It may be in work, personal, or family situations. You have the wisdom and knowledge to do what is best at this time. No more playing it safe and blending in with the pack. Shine your light and speak your truth. So there's some type of truth or leadership position that you want to ensue. There's an opportunity, whether it's work, personal, or it could be a family situation. But I feel like it might be work. Something you're trying to, or it could be, something pertaining to family as well. But there's something that you're trying to manifest, but it's going to need some action put behind it. Okay, what else, Spirit, for the collective today? Messages for the collective. Decision and fear. Control. Some decisions and choices that you have made are based in fear and not heart-centered knowledge. Fear is your ego wanting to control. Take a step back and make a responsive choice rather than a reactive one. Then you're able to see the truth of the best choice with a calm and centered manner. All right, so somebody could have some fear. Somebody could be definitely prideful with this pride card above it. Somebody could also, yeah, it's just giving fear and pride. Somebody is a fear of change. Yeah, this could be a childhood wound. Your inner child is looking to heal, so you can move by understanding the situation in a new light. Going within to heal requires self-love and compassion. Gaining perspective through energy work and therapy can be very helpful to access tools to empower your inner child. So some of you, a lot of us, many of us, if not all of us, could, it would do us some good to go seek therapy when it comes to, childhood trauma. Yeah. So this fear-based decision, this is fear-based decision could be an inner child wound that someone has. What else for the collective spirit? All right, what is this? Letting go, resistance. This cycle has ended and it is time to let go to experience new growth. It is vital to have closure and gratitude for the situation to make room for new things to enter. Go within to find what is holding you back. Change is necessary in this situation. Change is necessary in this situation, for sure. All right, so there is some major changes that one needs to make, especially when you're trying to manifest. And like I said, something is a blockage, and the blockage is forgiveness. Having resentment is affecting the flow of your manifestations. And forgiving and letting go and stop resisting change, your manifestations will come through. You will start to see your manifestations flowing. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, lastly, is family dynamic, reconcile. Your family is requiring a time to heal issues that have created a wedge or unrest. We all need support as we move forward, and having an open, loving family unit is essential. So this could be a family situation. Yeah. Or this can be just someone that feels like family, wants to reconcile, wants forgiveness. There has to be some type of change and forgiveness when it comes to a family dynamic or some type of relationship, some type of resentment that is being held, maybe for a family member, but needing to let go and change. Looking at things in a different perspective. When I see change in this, it's giving me making the necessary changes to see somebody else's point of view, being an active listener, and being understanding. Because, like I said, we all have trials and tribulations. We all have been through things in life, and looking at things in that perspective will help you make the necessary changes in this situation, in this relationship. Okay. All right. All right, so let's see. Why is this? Why is this upside down? I don't know. Okay. No clue why that card was up. Them two cards was upside down. Alright. That was short. Why is this upside down? I don't know why some of these cards are upside down. This is insanity. I don't even read these cards. They don't even come in reversals. Okay. Well, I will be reshuffling. I don't know. I did that somehow. Alright. Let's reshuffle. Messages for the collective. Alright, so at the bottom of the deck is Soulmate. So 41 or 5 could be significant. I would read Soulmate, so I'm going to take that and, you know. What is in the card for the collective? Let me get 2 cards, Spirit. For the collective. What messages? All right. Now for you. Regeneration. All right. So, so 46 could be significant. 10. The number 6 could be significant. Okay, so let's read with these. What do I do with the book? All right, one moment. So, not for you and regeneration. Let's start with, I'm closer to 6. Not for you. Okay, this is not for you. Not for you. And regeneration. Not for you. The central meaning for this card is a clear knowing that something is being denied. Rejection is God's protection. Alright, so the message for this is there are times when it appears that no matter how deeply you desire something, no matter how hard you work at something, the result you seek always seems to elude you. It's as if It is as if you don't really get to be in the game and you feel you're just watching from the sidelines. The appearance of this card indicates that you are not going to attain what you want right now. That indeed, your dreams for the exact thing will not be fulfilled. This is a time to radically accept that not everything is available to you when you want it. Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you, and you have a much clearer idea of what it is for. And they, where am I? Take heart, for there are benevolent forces who desire the best for you and have much clearer idea of what is best for your highest good. Rejection is God's protection. Something much better that will make you truly happy is on its way. Trust this. Okay. Okay, and I'm going to read the protection message on it. Don't chase after what flees from you. Don't obsess over what eludes you. Don't bang your head against the wall. There's nothing romantic about what is unavailable. No prize given for torturing yourself, and nothing to be gained by refusing to see the red flags that have been waving since you began your pursuit. Now is the time to walk away. There are other goals, other loves, other games, other successes waiting for you. The way out of obsessing is radical acceptance and surrender. Spirit wants only the best for you. This is a sign that you have something much better waiting for you. Trust. All right, so now, I don't know what you are trying to manifest. It could be a person, place, or thing. I don't know. But Spirit wants to let you know that sometimes things aren't meant for us. Especially if you're chasing after it. Nothing should be ever that hard to have. If it's meant for you, it would have stayed. Okay? And if you have to chase it, then it don't want you. Whether it's a person, place, or thing, it's energy. Okay? But there's bigger and better things awaiting for you. But you have to change your mindset and forgive and don't hold resentment towards a situation because you're holding off what's that best thing that God has for you. Okay? But you have to change your mindset. You got to let go. All right, so regeneration, number 46. All right, regeneration, rebirth, second chances, and new opportunities. Interesting. The oracle message. Second chances are available to you now. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived. In a more authentic, stronger form, whatever you may have perceived as a failure or a loss is now being replaced by something better. Okay? And more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. All right, protection message for this card. Endings come in many forms. And now is the time to stop holding on to what must die, so that sometimes better can take its place. Nature cycles include disease, decay, and death, and regeneration. Let whatever isn't working in your life die. Don't be afraid to face the facts. There is no need to struggle or grieve. Whatever your query, let it go. You're about to be reborn. So, there is something better. And it could be a soulmate. So, let's say that this is a person. And this could be this could be fact for somebody or for some. So, you could be holding on to something that wasn't for you. Okay? And you need to change your mindset. And maybe you a little upset, bitter, hold some type of resentment due to, pride, being stubborn, maybe a childhood wound, like I said. Some may be, you know, could have control issues, trying to control the situation. And sometimes you trying to control and not let go and hold on to things that is not for you. You missing out on something better that God has for you. So needing to just change your mindset, change, your perspective, and forgive and let go and stop trying to control the situation, because God is trying to give you something much better than what that was, whatever that is. Okay? Some things have to die. It's like some of you may be going through a transformation, like, ending an old way of being and becoming a new. Some of you may be going through this internal regeneration, right? But now, hold on, what is this? I done missed the page. Yeah. Rejection is God's protection, for sure. I know you hear it a lot, but sometimes I say it a lot. Like, sometimes we don't know what God has for us. God's going to have something better for you. And you holding on to a situation that you could have outgrown. Sometimes you just got to forgive and move forward and be open arms to whatever God has for you. Now, soulmates. Harmonious partnerships, love, friendships, companionships, a relationship fostering personal growth. Okay, so the oracle message for this card is you are meant to evolve and transform with the companionship of others. Certain people entering into your life in order to take you to the next level of healing, consciousness, and authenticity. It is always a reciprocal experience, although the results for each of you may vary. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you. You know these people by the strong pull drawing you towards them, and sometimes by a strong aversion to them initially too. Some soulmates can be friends for life or remain in your life for only a short time. No matter what, you will be changed in ways you can't possibly fathom now. Pay attention to these people today. They are your greatest gifts. So, this doesn't have to be romantic, but it can be. But understand that sometimes soulmates are meant to teach us a lesson. They come in our life for a reason and sometimes a season. And it's funny because I was thinking about this the other day. I have a friend. I'm very much like a lone wolf type person. And I have a friend that I've been friends with since the 6th grade. And we've been friends for, I'm telling my age, but like 30 years plus. Okay? And sometimes you don't get those type of relationships. Sometimes people come in your life, especially romantic relationships. Sometimes people be in your life for a season or two, a couple of years, a couple of months, a couple of weeks, a days, a few hours, however, whatever. Some people play a part in your life to get you where you need to be in life, and you got to take it as that. And some of you may have a lot of these situations where people just came, and soulmates have came in your life to teach you something about yourself, for you to evolve in whatever way. And you could be holding on to these people or this person or this situation. Well, soulmates are people. These people, and it is time to let it go, because that lesson was learned, that whatever you was supposed to learn from that situation, you have learned. And it made you grow, gain some wisdom from it. And it's time to, you know, move forward. All right, so I'm going to read the protection message for it. An important relationship brings you to your knees. This is the kind of soulmate who comes with a powerful gift. Your patterns and all your old stories that don't serve you well enter into a dynamic so you can heal them. So this person or persons, or, you know, wherever you at on the timeline, was meant to show you certain parts of yourself that you need to heal. All right. This person is called to a sacred task to help you learn, even if it seems uncomfortable, sticky, or even inconceivable. The question is not why he or she did whatever that was to you, but rather, what is the gift in this? Look into the mirror and you will only be changed for the better. All right, so somebody was your mirror. Someone was brought in your life to change you and put you on that path to regeneration. You know, it wasn't meant for you to last a lifetime or this lifetime. It was meant for you to learn a certain particular thing about yourself that you need to heal. This person could have very well been, you know, somebody that mirrored some things within you, inner child wound that you needed to heal. All right, and it might was a effed up thing that somebody did to you, or made you feel some type of way. But don't hold no resentment towards that person. And it's time because it's blocking your manifestations. So you needing to change your perspective on the situation and look at it like, okay, this was a gift. This was a lesson. What did I learn from it? And apply it and, you know, move forward. Yeah, I like that. It took me some time to get to where I was getting to, but you know, like I say, let a girl cook. Let a girl cook. All right, so I got an I am message, affirmation message. What? If it let me see. Okay. I am doing my best and release any feeling of guilt and shame. So letting go of resentment and any guilt, any shame when it comes to a situation. Look how that flow. Look how that flow. I like that. I like that. Forgiveness. And the time is, can you see it? No, that's 4:44. And it was 33:03 on the timer. All right, so let's move forward. Let's do Star Seed. And then I'm going to end it off with a little laughy laugh with the spiritual as fuck card. I mean, it tickles me, so it loosens up the energy to me because it be so serious. All right. Messages for the collective. I'm going to do 2 cards of this as well. All right, so forge, don't follow, pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. At the bottom of the deck. I'm not going, okay. And 2 cards came out. And we're going to just keep it. All path leads to home, and you are... What the hell? What was that? What was that? I don't know what that was. That's crazy. And so when I was saying, you are not alone. You are not alone. And then I heard the noise. That's crazy. Okay. What? No, for real. What was that noise? Okay, anyway. And all paths lead to home. All right. Inner authority, intuition, turn your gaze within. And then you're not alone. Isolation, physical connection, and community. All right. All right, so let's read. All paths lead to home. What is that noise? Anywho. All right. It's normal to look to the external world for answers and guidance. What's revolutionary is turning your gaze inward. You're being called to source your guidance from within, to study the terrain of your inner landscape, to develop a reliable relationship with your soul. The more time you spend connecting with your soul, the deeper the connection will become. The challenge for empaths is staying connected without cutting off from the world. The best way to do this is to develop a daily practice that helps you to keep checking in, to draw on the wisdom within and let that be the authority in your life. If this card appears, you may be called to develop or switch up your spiritual practice, to get in the habit of turning your gaze within, getting centered for the day before consuming anything from the outside world. So this is giving me to meditate before you pick up your phone, before you watch anything on TV, before you make a phone call, before anything. Meditate. Check in with yourself. To start from a feeling of at homeness, and throughout each day to find simple ways to keep coming home. So always find time to keep checking in with yourself, especially for my empaths. This doesn't mean switching off from the realities of the world. We need as many conscious people as possible living with their eyes wide open. Rather, it's a call to start your day from a place of connectedness, grace, and devotion. So when you go out into the world and when you let the world in, you do it from an unshakable state of being, a state where you draw your strength, authority, and guidance from a place deep, deep within. Okay? So always check in with yourself during the day, but before you start your day, before you start to consume anything of the from the outside world, check in with yourself, meditate for a moment, and just become one with self before you consume anything. So it's something about meditating and, having making space for yourself before the day start and during the day, especially when you're dealing with outside energies all the time. Yes, you always, when you feel like you're getting a little overwhelmed, you need to bring it home to yourself. All right, so we're going to You're Not Alone. All right. The older the soul, the deeper the cave. Many starseeds are old souls, enjoy their own company. Spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for their vitality, as it allows them to commune with their soul and fill up their energetic resources, especially if they have an underactive or open root chakra and find it hard being human. Many starseeds find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in meaningless conversations. and relationships. However, we must remember that we're not here to go about this life alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need the love, company, and support of others, both emotionally and physically. In our increasingly online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There's still so much we don't know about this energetic side effects of things like social media, with so many people knowing our news, what it's doing to our or I can't even say the word, auric field. Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversations, yet lacking the genuine connection of physical community and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life. To replenish when you need to, but I not to replenish when you need, but not isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby or having a regular catch-up walk with someone. In what ways can you open yourself up to the people who are physically in your life? Those you truly know. So this is saying get out your woman cave or your man cave. 4114 was on the timer. Get out your comfort zone, which could be your home, and be a human. You are a soul living the human experience, and Spirit wants you to live that human experience. Connect with others, connect with family, connect with friends. Go on that walk. Go visit people. Go on a trip. Like, it don't even have to be that grand, but just do little things to interact physically with people and not on social media. So, yeah, I don't know why. Yeah. So that is that. Yeah, so connect with yourself. Make sure you always come home to self, especially when you need to replenish. As an empath, you get drained instantly, okay? And sometimes, when you get energetically drained, you have to, be by yourself to replenish yourself. And that's cool. But staying isolated, staying in your home, scrolling on social media is not living a human experience. Okay? Spirit wants you to get out more, visit people more, go live the life that you was meant and sent here to live. And it ain't being on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, whatever social media platform that, we all are guilty of having too many hours of screen time on. Okay? So, yeah. That is a different message. That has nothing to do with this. Okay. And this is gonna go back to the soulmates, right? Like, your soulmate is people that you connected with, that you have this uncanny attraction to. It could be family, it could be friends. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes people, like at the very top of the message, that sometimes people are meant to only be in our lives for a small amount of time. But there are some soulmates that you probably not even associating with or dealing with because you too busy in hermit mode. You too busy in the house. And it might be some soulmates you haven't even met yet because you're in the house. 4411 on the timer. And this card is 41. So what I'm saying is true. That part is facts. So you missing out on people you need to meet by staying in the house. And letting go of certain people or situations. I feel like it's certain people that was only meant to be in your life for a standard amount of time. And just letting it go, forgiving and letting go. 4441 on the timer. Okay? And forgiving that situation and looking at it in a different perspective as a lesson, and it came in your life to help you heal certain wounds within yourself, you know, and that is a gift. You know, you got some people just walking around here just not wanting to heal, but you watching this video, you are either doing healing right now, or you're interested in on how to have, you know, the necessary steps as you go on your healing journey. You actually putting in work, or you trying to figure out what other ways you can do to heal certain things within your life. And number one is changing your mindset and letting go of situations that has played its part in your life. You know, some things have ran its course, and you got to look at it in that way. I know I definitely had to do that. You know, holding on to people that really ain't holding on to you, chasing. That ain't cool, you know? Because anything that's running from you is running from you. It's trying to get away from you. So why chase something that's trying to leave? You know, let that person or that situation just go on with their life, learn a lesson from it, and apply it to your life and move forward. Because there's other people in this beautiful big world that God created for us that we should be meeting. Okay? So, let's move forward. And we're going to end it with the spiritual as fuck deck. Now, I don't know what I'm going to call this reading. Time to get out your cave. I'm going to call it, your soulmate is waiting for you, but you got to get out that cave. Okay? You got people to see, things to do, and people to see. So, and you got places to be. Okay? One card. The womb is a place where the light enters you. This is the card. Read it again. The womb is the place where the light enters you. So, this is kind of like with the forgiveness in the childhood wounds and the control issues and letting go and all those things. And it's like any childhood wounds or any wounds from relationships, childhood situations, that's where the light in you is at. Those situations made you who you are, who you need to be, whatever that is. You will know that, you know, what you want to pursue. If you looked in the mirror, who do you see? And if you don't like who that person is, what is it that you want to change about yourself? And do that. Okay? The womb is the place where the light enters you. All right, pick one time in your life you've been hurt and ask it how it made you golden. Did it make you more tenderhearted? Did it open up when you were once closed down? Did that heartbreak lead you to more connections with spirit? Can you get just a little teensy, tiny bit grateful for it? Fuck yeah. Look at you. You're like a wounded disco ball inside. I know that's right. I'm going to read that again, and then we going to go. Pick one time in your life you've been hurt and ask how it made you golden. Did it make you more tenderhearted? Did it open you up when you were once closed down? Did that heartbreak lead you to more connection with spirit? Can you get just a little teensy tiny bit grateful for it? Fuck yeah. Look at you. You're like a wounded disco ball. Like, your wounds is going to be your superpower. Like for me, it made me more connected not only with myself, my higher self, but with God, with spirit, with my ancestors. That's how it made me a better version of myself. That heartache, that heartbreak, those childhood traumas, I transmute that shit because I'm an alchemist. Okay? Transmute that. You know how to turn lemons into lemonade? That's alchemy. Turning something bad into something good. That's alchemy. Transmute that hurt. Turn it into something spectacular. And if it was say, I'm about to get a little, I don't even want to use that term, but I don't know why that popped in my head. But say that all that trauma and all that hurt was like bullet wounds. And say you had so many of them because you have so much hurt. You need to, all that healing you need to do. But shine a light on that. All those open wounds. You be like a disco ball, like the card says. Transmute that. Turn that stuff into your superpower. And you will come out a big ball of great shit. Okay? You'll be a better version of yourself. You is not going to even recognize who you are, actually. And you're going to look back and just be like, who is that person? Okay? So, with that being said, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, beautiful people, bye.